Alright, I'm recording,
Wait, what?
I'm recording now. Don't.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay.
what should we call this video? Just,
I don't know. This whatever.
just Reborn Podcast?
Reborn podcast is crazy.
That's a good
Yeah,
title.
bro.
That's a good title.
Yeah, bro. We're on the Reborn podcast. I love it.
Nah, I should say I got a development playtester to play Reborn, to talk about Reborn with me. That's a terrible title name. No, wait,
That's a
actually
terrible title. There.
That's a good title.
No,
name.
don't do that. I don't want to. I don't want that to be the title. It's a
I'm
terrible
not gonna
title
make that
name.
the title. Okay, well, I guess Reborn Podcast works. Actually, or it could literally just be called. It could be called anything. Like I could literally just call it like. I did
Call it.
my
Yeah.
engineering
I don't know.
Reborn Yap Sesh. Wait, that works. Alright, that's the
Reborn
name.
Yap.
Reborn Yap Sesh with AFK. What are you?
Yeah,
Got?
just put me in the title, bro. Just 1 million views straight away.
Yes, bro. No, Reborn. No, wait, not even your name. Reborn Yap Sesh was Splub's best friend.
No, that's a terrible title.
Bro, that's gonna get all the views, bro. All the little kids are gonna be like, oh my goodness, Splub, I know that guy. That's how you get all the views, bro.
I don't even know what a good title would be.
Reborn Yap Search works with AFK.
Okay. Just do that. Wait, have you started recording it?
Yeah, I'm recording. This is gonna be. Oh.
This is okay. Okay.
Right, they gotta know the lore behind this video's title. Otherwise...
Bro, no one's watching Tears, bro.
Nah, bro, it's gonna get like 8 views. That's like 8 people, bro. And I'm gonna be one of them, technically.
Yeah, I ain't watching this shit. I can't lie.
Oh,
actually, I don't think I will.
That's fine. That's fine.
No, you don't know.
Dude, it doesn't matter. You're not the one watching it, bro. You're the one making it. I mean, I guess you're like affiliating. Okay, what are your hopes for the future of the game?
For the future of the game?
Not in terms of like stuff they add, just like in general.
I don't know, like that's a hard question. Just fuck, I don't know, I gotta think about that one, bro. That's a hard question.
My hopes is that one, they add, like, I know I didn't say gameplay stuff, but one, that they add ranked, and two, that they actually like finish the game.
They finished the game? I mean, yeah, that won't be for like years though. Like,
yeah,
what do you mean finish the game? Like,
but I mean, like, just like, I don't know what the funding is like, but I've been told by a few sources that it's not the best. Like the amount of money they have.
Who are your sources, bro?
Bro, I can't leak. It's gonna be in the video. Come on.
Can't leak. Oh, yeah.
No, don't. It's a Reborn content creator, bro. Like.
Oh.
Anyways, so, okay. What are your hopes for ranked? What do you think it'll be like if they add ranked?
If they add it, just like, I don't know, like, I feel like ranks, like, I feel like ranks, I don't know, like, ranks so hard to, like, even grasp, like, what it would be like, especially, like...
It doesn't even sound that hard to, like, conceptualize.
I don't know, like, there's so many different ways that it could go, and, like, there's not even, like, I don't think, in my opinion, that rank would be added for... I don't even know, like, at all, but
be added
you know.
Stuff, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? You could know everything. Like, it could be released in the next update, but you wouldn't say, which is fair.
I don't know, bro. It's a hard one.
I think if they were to add ranked, which I hope they do, which they kind of should because of the replayability, I guess it'll be similar to free running. Like, you know, you get put up with someone who's in the same, you know, category as you, like, in terms of your rank. And then, like, your gear, you choose a gear. Maybe, like, vote on a gear, and then you can, like, blacklist one too. Wait, that would actually be kind of good.
Yeah.
So you can, like, vote on what gears you want. And then... you just like you run and then like one person will lead and then like you gain points every second depending on how far away you are from them. And then like the further away you are from them, then like the less points you get. And then if they die, then you gain some points. And then like just you took. Oh my goodness! And then you go, and like they have to like run with you, try to catch up to you.
Yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, no, that makes sense. I guess. Like, I don't know. Rank's so like interesting to think about. I don't
Because it's
know.
kind of hard to like. Because currently, in my opinion, it's very hard to grasp someone's skill level. Because like level, I guess, but also like routing, make like combo farming, and also mag rail. Like, come on, dude. They need a nerf mag rail. Please nerf mag rail, bro. Like, okay, it's not even that like it's good. It's that it's like the best. It should not be the best gear because in my opinion, it's
No,
not
I
very
don't think it's the
skilly.
best.
Well, it's
I think that
it's better than it should be.
I think it's I think it's like the easiest to like.
Yeah, it's the
you
easiest
know,
to
get
learn.
used to it. And like new players love it because it's so easy and you can go fast with like little skill. Like you can basically join the game, get rank 8 and then just do it. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think it's actually that bad because like most people that use rag rail aren't like amazing at the game. Most, I'd say most, because like some people are really good, but
I think that
swing and yank are just a lot harder in my opinion.
yeah,
like,
swing and yank is especially swing is very hard to learn. I think yank is the best gear in terms of like skill expression to like difficulty because like swing is pretty hard to learn, don't get me wrong, but once you learn it, it's like you just learn it. Like there's not that much you have to learn. Well, I don't know, because swing is really hard to learn, but in terms of how much you have to know before you become like really fast with swing, it's not that much. Like you basically just learn swing boing and then you learn swing shrimp and then swing mill and then you're good to go. But like it's not gonna be you're not gonna be good at free running with it. You're gonna be good at getting speed with it. But swing's just like pretty hard to keep speed with. But outside of keeping speed, it's like very easy to gain speed, like from a starting point. Whereas yank has like the opposite issue. It's really good at keeping speed, but it's kind of hard at gaining speed. But mag rail, it's really good at gaining speed, and then it's really, really good at keeping speed, because you just press E against a wall, and then it redirects all your velocity in random like in whatever direction you want, and it multiplies it too. So it's like, bro, are we serious?
Well, I'm gonna join up.
Yeah, join me. It's gonna be more interesting.
Bro, are you playing on the test or the normal?
Yes, I'm playing on the test, dude. I'm just because of the dropkick change. And also the new, I really don't like the new UI.
Really?
It's not like it just was an unnecessary change. Like what?
I like it.
What does it bring to the table?
I think it looks better.
I guess I feel like I had an idea. If you have you played Hollow Knight Silksong?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen gameplay of it?
Nope.
Okay, whatever. Well, basically in that game, the UI changes depending on what crest you have equipped, and like the crest is basically like, in a way, you could say what kind of class you have.
Yeah.
So I think that like if Reborn ever adds like a class-like system, then the UI could change depending on like what class you are, or even just like what core gear you have. Like if you have like Climber Glove, then it has like a different UI, and if you have Spring Hook, then it has like a regular UI. You know?
Yeah.
Because like that would make it a little more like diverse in like what, I don't know. That would just be like a nice little thing for them to add. But I don't really expect them to add this because I think they're just, I don't know what they're trying to add. I mean, but like obviously can't say. I'm guessing because okay, they're adding a lot of like quality of life stuff, like FPS improvements, which is very nice, and a lot of buildings. And like interiors, which I think is great, but I think a lot of people just want gameplay. Like they just want gears, bro.
yeah, I understand that, but it's like you can't just add like new gameplay like every single update. It doesn't really work like that because then
Yeah, because then I understand exactly why. Because like if you give the players everything at the start of the game, Hutzel said this, I'm pretty sure on a stream. If you give everyone like lots of power like really early on, then they're like, what are they gonna do like later on? Like if you give someone launch rail like 10, which doesn't exist obviously and never will, but if you give someone launch rail 10, like when they just start the game, then what are they gonna do in like 10 years? Like not 10 years, like 2 years from now. Like why would they change what gears they're using when launch 10 is gonna be the best? You know, like if you have the best gear, why would you want to like the game doesn't become difficult?
I mean, yeah, I don't know, like
It's kind of
it's
hard to
kind
make
of
this game hard in terms of like
well,
big buildings.
well, this game's already like I would say pretty hard
Well,
to get like
yeah,
insanely good at.
yeah. But in terms of like, that's just to get like really good at. But if you just learn text, then
Yeah, but like most people like don't want to learn that, like especially like since most of Roblox is like younger kids.
yeah, they don't have the brain capacity to learn anything.
Though they rather play like, some brain rot game that takes like
Climb
one button to
RNG,
click.
bro.
Then yeah, like they're just like normal
That's why.
games.
That's exactly why Grow a Garden and Still a Brain Rot got so popular. Because it's just like negative. Like you literally barely have to do anything.
Yeah, and I
And-
love that.
Yeah, because it's just like they just like to see. It's very like simple. Just like
Well, it's also like
red
everything's
thing.
like really colorful in those games, and it's like really easy to progress. And I don't know, just yeah. Whereas this game's a lot more just like single player.
Yeah, it's single player oriented with like the multiplayer is kind of just like because it's an open world map. It's the equivalent of multiplayer in like I guess like Hypixel. Like it's there, but it's not like that prominent.
Well,
In a
do you mean
way,
Hypixel
in a way,
Skyblock?
yeah, Hypixel Skyblock. Yeah, sorry.
Nah, Hypixel Skyblock, I would say is like very, like both sides, like a lot of like game modes and shit, like you need people for,
But then like other things you don't really need people for.
Yeah, whereas this game's like just like basically
single player with some multiplayer added onto it.
Well, yeah, I guess you're just in a multiplayer like server, but
yeah, I think free running it's kind of hard to like express skill in this game because like eventually, like if you really boil it down, like it's kind of stupid to say, but everything ends up just becoming routing.
Well, I mean that happened in Legacy, but I don't know, like this could, yeah, like in Legacy that's basically what happened. Like when Rank came out, I remember when Rank came out, like it's kind of just like figuring out routes, and then basically everyone routed, and then like there was a small community that just decided they weren't going to route, but like to be honest, they were still routing, and
yeah,
I don't know, people would be like, oh, just wait until Infinite Map comes out, Infinite Map, but like it's just I don't know.
Yeah, I think I didn't really play much Legacy. I still played a bit, but I do think that it's kind of hard to show skill expression. I think I was talking about this earlier, but like because you can't really base it off of levels because of mag, but you can't really base it can't base it off of like.
What do you mean levels?
Well, like if like a level 200 could be really good at the game, but they could just be kind of bad.
Oh, I mean, it's like it's a lot of games though. Like levels,
I mean,
just
yeah,
don't really matter.
I think that is true. And then rank, like I guess that is like a pretty decent. That's actually kind of good way of doing it. Was
I mean, not really.
Was Sandscore? I personally like. I have nothing against like people who want to do time trials, but I personally don't really like it because like it is literally just routing to the extreme, like who can route the most optimally. Feels like
I mean, like that's just time trial. That's just time trials in general, though. On like every game, so not really like. And the game doesn't have like a, I don't know, like anything really to do with time trials. Like, there's not a leaderboard or anything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
like, yeah.
what can you do? And then you could say highest combo, but then again, it's kind of that one is
Well, no,
definitely
just
like
everything. Everything in this game is just so you can't really like. I don't
can't
know.
really stop
The
it
only
from
way to
just
like
being routing.
tell if someone's like really good at the game is literally just watching them play, and that's like about it.
Because it's pretty hard to tell if someone's routing or if they're just like good at the game.
Well, no, it's pretty easy to tell if they're routing because they keep going in circles. That's what you
Well,
do normally.
I mean, yeah, I'm not that good at this game, dude. That's why I never claimed to be good. And like, if anyone says like, "Hey, did you create a swing mill?" I always say no. Perfectionist told me about it. It says in the description of the video. Thank you. Like, I said something about Perfectionist telling me this.
Was
Like,
this another video?
no, this is for swing mill.
Oh,
How to perform a swing mill. To be honest, I don't really like those tutorial kind of videos because like they're easy to make, but they're not really that like that interesting. Like they get like a decent amount of views, but like that doesn't really matter in my opinion. Because like I'm going to feel way like happier if a video I worked on for like a month, like that like Reborn summary of downtown and what's it called?
yeah.
Like that one took me a long time to make, and like that brought me like I loved making that video. It was very fun, and I put like the most amount of effort into it, and then like it got like 300 views, and then like the next like hang on wait let me check. Yeah, it has 803 views right now. Yeah, if we scroll down, like literally the next video, how to perform a swing boing has 4,000 views. That took me like a day to make. Like, dude, it does suck, but like it's kind of annoying. That's why I'm trying to make more unique content because, like, as much as that content works, it's just uninteresting. Like, I'd watch it, but like, it's just not like that fun. That's why I'm trying to make like could a human use lawn trail? Or could a human use yank grappler? I can't really use swing because like. How am I supposed to calculate whether or not the human can swing? Like, I don't want to do no pendulum force, blah blah blah. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna see if this works, and even if it doesn't, it's still like better than just not like. It's still better than whatchamacallit? Better than just like doing what everyone else does and just like, this is what the update has. This is Hudsel stream highlights. This is. How to perform this tech. Like, it's just the same thing, because, like, I get why. Because, Reborn has become pretty dry in terms of its unique content. So I'm trying to be a little interesting. Because I don't want to just be, like... And it's not even, like, I want to make content so I can get CC, because I don't really... Like, that doesn't really matter that much to me. Like, obviously it'd be cool, but, like... I don't really gain much other than, like... I really don't gain much other than, like, in a sense, just looking cool, which isn't, like, that good. Honestly, that's kind of a bad thing. That's, like, one of the downsides to any popularity in this game, because people are going to look at you and be like, oh my goodness, it's you, I know you. And even if they don't, because it's just like, oh, this guy's a CC. And then they're just going to be like, yo, I've watched the videos, even if they haven't. Now, I'm not saying that, like, that happens all the time, but I think... If someone has a lot more status, like a playtester and a developer and like a content creator are going to get a lot more glaze than just some random guy. Even if they haven't really done much different.
Not necessarily.
Well,
it depends.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about the new, like, gear, like, cosmetic gear stuff and whatever?
I think for cosmetics, I think cosmetics are pretty cool. I like them a lot. Especially the new ones. I like the trail on vision. It's like very nice.
Yeah.
I think my only concern is the cost of everything and the fact that it's just like it is like before credits were nerfed I would kinda understand it, but since they've been nerfed, it's just like very it's unnecessary.
I mean, to be honest, like you can buy like cosmetics like without paying any like Robux, whereas like a lot of other games,
I mean,
you
yeah,
have to
it
pay
is
Robux.
definitely like much better than like it could be worse, and I'm thankful that it's not. But it's still like the probabilities are like ridiculous. Like if we go into the store right now, bags, worker bag, a 0.24% chance to get a makeshift grappler, and a 0.06% chance to get a cable, like a steampunk cable glider. Like
Yeah,
that is like kind of ridiculous. But I get why. Like I'm not that mad at the devs for doing that because they kind of have to. Because if not, then like how are they gonna earn money?
exactly.
But I think dude, Stack when it released, oh my goodness.
You didn't
It,
like it?
no, bro, not many people liked Stack when it released because
I feel
it
like people just hated it for no reason. Like, I'm
people
gonna be
hated it
honest.
for a very valid reason, bro. It was not the best. Cause like okay,
I mean, I think
this
it's a lot better now, but
it is definitely better now, but I feel like the damage has already been done, so people don't like Stack. It's still not the best, but like it's all right.
well, the problem is like people just like go off the first time they win stack. It's like, no, I'm not playing this. Whereas like now it's a lot better. But also like
Exactly.
a lot of people don't realize like you're literally paying for a game that isn't finished. So I
I
don't know.
mean, yeah, but like if you're paying for
And
something, you
people
probably
like
want it to be
people. I mean,
good.
to be honest, like people complain about stuff when like you get told in the title that it's alpha. Like it's kind of like, and then
Yeah,
people get mad. Oh, why is your game not finished? Well, because it's not. Because
I understand like updates taking a long time and like I understand all that, and I understand like things being unfinished and then working on it later. But the state that Stack was in, like okay, I get why they rushed it because it was around Christmas. They really wanted to get cosmetics out, but even still, cosmetics like when they were released, they were so buggy, dude. Like I
I
don't even
mean,
know
yeah.
how that got past testing. Like, bro, you guys should have locked in, bro.
Well, like I don't know. It's just it's kind of hard to like. I don't even know what to say to that. To be honest.
Yeah, bro, I've silenced you. Cause like, I get it. Like I
Well, what?
understand.
Tell me the bugs. Like, what were the bugs that like?
Well, okay, for example, you could like I forgot what it did, but like I re-rolled it, and then like I checked again, and it was like a different skin,
I mean,
and
yeah,
then
there was
like
just so many
it was
bugs, and we didn't, like
it,
they put a time frame on, what
when
was
they
going to
wanted it
happen.
to be
Yeah,
released and
well,
stuff.
yeah, like when everything was supposed to be released, and they just didn't have enough time, and then obviously when people were adding shit like 2 hours before the update or whatever, like it gets pretty hard to, you know,
Yeah, to like
yeah,
play test properly when it's like 2 seconds before
yeah,
it's like, all right, guys, so we've added cosmetics now. It's like go have fun. Like yeah, I get that, but like my main concern wasn't the fact that the update was rushed. It was the fact that well, actually that is the concern, but the fact is like they could have just put less in the update. Like they could have just
yeah,
made cosmetics their own update and then put stack and stuff later. And I would have been like I feel like everyone would have been happy with that. Cause like stack really didn't add much to the game. Cause like okay, when other districts released, like when Derwick released, you had like Yank Grappler level 2 and stuff. Well I guess Grappler, I don't know. But like when that released, you got like, Grappler, and then when Fragment released you got well, I guess not Fragment, but High Rise. Actually, Fragment you got like the tier 2s, right? Like Yank 2 and stuff. Or am I like
yeah, I
geeked?
think so.
Yeah. And then High Rise got us Launch Rail, so like a whole new gear. And then Fragment and then Stack got us what? Climber Glove level 2 and Drifter Glove level 2. So basically just Climber Glove level
So you're
2.
still getting stuff.
Or like barely anything. It's just sort of, like slightly better like
Well, would you rather not
glove,
have
bro.
that? I mean, it's kind of like.
I mean, like, no. But like I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of half-baked. Like not okay. I get it's in alpha, but a lot of
Bro,
people have been like
you're like that reasoning right there like sucks because you just said like, oh, would we get an Fragment. Oh yeah, we got tier 2. Like, isn't that not the same as the tier 2 gloves? Like, that
No,
makes
but
no
that's
sense.
okay.
Like, you're complaining about just like stack, but you got tier 2 gloves and fuck, like whatever.
Yeah, I actually that's honestly fair, but I think more of the reason that like stack was one, the district itself was like kind of underwhelming. Two, tier 2 gloves were a lot less impactful than Yank Grappler level 2. Like, come on. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, because a core gear getting, like, a tier 2 or tier 3 is a lot more impactful than a... sorry, no, not a core gear. An augment gear getting tier 2 or tier 3 is going to be a lot more impactful than, a core gear. Like, it is really good.
You go from one like wall climb to 2. I mean, that's pretty like insane change.
It is pretty good, but a lot of people stuck with Drifter for like a bit. Well, actually, I don't even know if that's true, but people stuck with Drifter because like, well, no, I think everyone just switched to Climber and then had to learn how to use the extra wall bounce.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the bugs included with the fact that Stack was just like cheeks, bro. I understand, like, I understand what they were doing, and I get, like, why it was rushed, but it was still, like, and also, like, I'm willing to look past that, but current stack is still not that good, like, okay, it's good, like, it's playable, but I'm never gonna willingly go into stack. It's just, like, if
I'm
end
in
up going
stack
there.
right now.
No, because, like, okay, don't call this a skill issue if you want, or don't, but the district's like, there's so many overhangs, so like I'll just bonk my head on stuff, and there's like a bunch of like outcrops in the wall, so I could just be trying to like.
There's not that many overhangs anymore. Like most of the stack is like pretty alright now. There's like some parts that like obviously you're gonna bump your head on. It's kind of like, okay, that's annoying.
I think it's also just the awkward shape of all the buildings, because like they're none of them are like geometric. Like that's why downtown's the best. One, it's been in the game for a long time, and it doesn't have that many props to get in your way.
Yeah.
So people like downtown. People like do like Doak as well for the same reason. But these newer districts like Fragment and Stack, especially Fragment with the wall clips in Fragment are like terrifying. So we need to fix that. But these newer districts, they have a lot more props, but the blockouts aren't like as fun to run in.
Yeah, I mean the problem is like stack and just everything else. Like the new player experience is like really where people need to. I don't know, like.
I guess that is where like the target like demographic is, because like I think that's actually kind of true, because like the new players are going to care a lot more about buildings looking cool and being hard to climb than them being geometrically sound. And like I get what you're saying, because I think the professional
I think the problem is like with your thinking is that you're thinking about like all the like really good players, like, oh, it's annoying for them. But like I've talked to like so many people that like just play the game casually, and they all say like they don't mind stack. I think it's alright. Like it's not bad, and most of like the stuff like really cool to them. I don't know.
I think new players are going to care a lot more about visuals than they are going to be about gameplay.
I feel like gameplay is important though. Like
it is very important. Yeah. But I think currently, because like I guess it's kind of biased because I'm not a casual player, and I think that the competitive players are, well, I guess not even competitive, because like you can't really be competitive in this game, but like the high skill players are going to be a lot more, like, it's a louder minority than it is the majority. Because like you're not gonna be talking to every like new gen out there compared to talking to like like you're gonna be talking to the community a lot more than you're gonna be talking about the casual player. Yeah.
Alright, bro. I think I'm done with this, bro. Let's just end this abruptly, bro. I can't even be bothered. Let's just go.
Yeah, Loki. Alright, well.